I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri. I have a very important message for you today. If you lost your property to property tax foreclosure between 2015 and 2020, you may be entitled to surplus proceeds, which means you may be entitled to money. This is your money. I'll give you an example. If the Treasurer's Office foreclosed on your property for $5,000 in back taxes and it sold it for $20,000, the difference is $15,000. The Treasurer's Office is only entitled to $5,000 of the taxes, the expenses of the foreclosure process and the auction, and a 5% commission. All other funds belong to you, but you have to file a claim to get it. And you need to file this claim by March 31st, 2025. March 31st, 2025. Even if you're not sure, what did it sell for? You don't know, we'll let you know. File the claim by March 31st, 2025. We're going to go through the form, but I want you to know that the deadline is March 31st, 2025 to claim your proceeds. This is your money. All right, let's go to the form. This is a Michigan Department of Treasury form 6156, and it's on the Wayne County Treasurer's website, treasurer.waynecounty.com. This is a notice of intention to claim interest in the foreclosure sale proceeds from sales from 2015 to 2020. If you lost your property from 2015 to 20, this is the form you fill out to claim the proceeds. Okay, let's go to part one. Part one is applicant information. We need your name, last name, first name, and middle initial. Then your address. The address where you live right now. This is where you are today. Street name, street number, city, state, and zip code. Also, we need your phone number and your email address. If you don't have an email address, then give us the email address of someone that's close to you that can retrieve an email on your behalf. Okay? Now, let's go to part two. Property identification. The county where the property that was foreclosed was located. We're talking about Wayne County, so put Wayne County here. Local taxing unit, that's the city or township where the property was located that got foreclosed. If it was in Detroit, you put Detroit. If it was in Redford Township, Redford Township. River Rouge, you put River Rouge. The local taxing unit is the city or township where the property that was foreclosed was located. The foreclosure year, you got to fill that out. If you're not sure, just put a number in that you think the year it was foreclosed. If it was before 2015, then you shouldn't fill it out at all. 15 to 20, you're not really sure, put the year that you think it is, and we'll match it and make sure that's correct, the correct year. Don't worry about that. Now, the parcel address, we need this. This is very important. What was the address of the property that was foreclosed? Street name, number, city, state, zip code, and the parcel ID number. So if you don't know the parcel ID number, don't worry about it, leave it blank, and we'll match it with the address. But you have to have the address. Okay, let's go to number three. Explanation of interest. And it says, I hereby claim an interest in the above parcel as of the foreclosure date due to the reasons selected below. So you claim an interest because you have a warranty deed or quitclaim deed. And they ask for the date of the deed. If you know it, fill it in. If you don't know it, leave it blank. Record it in the library page with the Register of Deeds. If you know it, fill it in. If you don't, leave it blank. Now, let's go to number four. Number four is a certification. This is very important. This is where you have to sign the form. So you have to sign this form and date it, but you have to do it in the presence of a notary. You can't sign it and date it and then take it to the notary and say, oh, I want you to notarize the form. They're not going to do it because they have to do it in your presence. So you have to sign it and date it in the presence of a notary. You only have to fill out the signature part and the date. The notary takes care of the rest, and then you're complete. Everything's done. That form is ready to be turned in. Okay, let's talk about how to turn this form in. The two ways the state law requires the form to be returned to the Wayne County Treasurer's Office. One is by certified mail, return receipt requested. That is, you go to the post office, tell them you want to send the form by certified mail, return receipt requested. That's where they have the green card. You fill it out. They'll send you the green card once we receive it. Also, the other way is to bring it in person. That's at 400 Monroe, 5th floor. We're downtown, right in Greektown. Bring the form in upper right-hand corner is a date and time stamp. We'll stamp it and make a copy and give it to the person who brought it in. And also, both either by in-person delivery or through certified mail, those individuals will receive a letter from our office indicating we received your claim form. You have to turn it in by March 31st, 2025. So please, send your claim form in, bring it in. Either way, make sure we get it in by March 31st, 2025. What happens next? Well, by July 1st, and the Treasurer's Office doesn't have to wait until July 1st, we have to notify you of the sale of the property and what the proceeds are that you're entitled to. And you have to go to court, Third Circuit Court, by October 1st. And again, once again, you don't have to wait until October 1st, but the deadline is October 1st, 2025. File a motion with the Third Circuit Court stating these are the proceeds that you're entitled to. The judge will decide if there are any other interested parties involved and then make a decision. If you're the only claimant, then you'll get an order from the court that these are your proceeds, and within 21 days of that order, the Treasurer's Office has to issue a check. So please fill out the form. If you lost your property between 2015 and 2020 to property tax foreclosure, fill out the claims form and start the process.